Hey, what is good, everybody? Adam here, and today I wanted to share with you guys the new particle effects. Today is the day. I just installed the new 1.8 with particles, so I'm pretty excited to check these out along with you guys. So let's open up our asset browser, and we should have, if we go in here to particles, hey, very cool, check that out. All right, so here's our new particles. So the cool thing is they've built the system now to support it, and they're just going to add these in here like regular old assets. So we'll be able to, continually update this and add more and more particles. So and because it's hooked into the asset browser, you shouldn't have to reinstall. It's kind of like with the plants. So whenever we get a plant update in D5, it just populates from the server into the asset browser, and we just download them here. So that's very cool. All right, so let's check it out. What do we have here? We've got 7 with the little candlelight flame here, 7 fire objects. We have some of these other ones here that look kind of like maybe fog or smoke or water. We'll check those out. This looks like the snow effect. This looks like fallen leaves. This looks like maybe like those little dandelion wishes maybe. So let's start and check out the fire here. Oh, very cool. Oh, so it's like Twinmotion, where it's kind of lighting on fire anything that it touches and interacting with the scene, which is really cool. So it makes sense. I mean, Twinmotion and D5 both utilize some UE4 content, so they're able to bring in. This does look very similar to the free fire that you get in the Unreal Marketplace without the sparks or the smoke and all the stuff that makes the Twinmotion fire horrible for landscape design. So they've stripped some of that out, which is awesome. So let's throw some fire in our little fire pit here. Been dying to do this. Awesome. Let's add a couple more. And just be mindful that you have to have real time turned on for this to show up. So if I would turn off real time and drop this object in here, you can see I placed it in the scene, but there's nothing happening. So I have to go up here and toggle on real time, and then the animation for that fire will start. Just keep in mind it's the beginning. So version 1, there's room to improve. Looks like we can't scale the fire objects. So we can move them up and down to maybe control some of the visibility, but I would really like to see maybe some scale added so that we can scale these. But right, so let's look at this little candle flame look like. Oh, it's tiny. Interesting. Just a little guy. So these should also be showing up here in our scene tab. They're not properly named yet in the beta version that I have. So let's take a look at some of the other fire objects here. Oh, that one looks pretty good. And that one does have some sparks to it. Kind of like that one, actually. Let's see what this one looks like. It's super realistic. This one's a little more spread out. So that one might be good for a circular fire pit. And we've got the flamethrower here. Not sure what you'd use that for. So interesting. There's the fire objects for the new particle system in D5. So let me know what you think about those. I think they look pretty awesome. I wish you had a little more control over the size, that you could scale them up and down. All right, so let's get rid of these, just so we have a little better, clear view of some of the other objects here. So let's grab this guy. Looks like some ground fog, like a smoke machine almost. So if we lift it up, I wonder if it falls. So very cool, almost like some morning mist. Let's check out this guy. Okay, so it's an even larger. So these two both look like fog or mist particles. Very cool. And let's just delete those so we can see everything here. Let's see what this guy is. Maybe we have to lift it up. This looks like water mist, maybe. So water spray, something that might come off of a big waterfall. Very cool. Let's see what this guy is. So this one looks like smoke. All right, so there's our smoke object. If we had a wood burning fireplace or something. What's this guy? Oh, this is a water spout of some kind. So water spray, I'm guessing. All right, so let's see what this guy is. Yeah, these are like little dandelion wish things. And fallen leaves, I'm assuming. So this is the generator. You want to lift it up. Wish they were a little more varied, but I'm sure there's room to grow. And one last one is the snow. So let's check out this. And hey, we got snow. So let's even change maybe the time of day, make it a little more overcast. Whoa, there we go. So there's no direct weather system to add snow to the ground or rain effects or anything like that just yet, but this is a nice improvement. I could see this being useful for certain winter scenes. There's our fire in a different lighting condition. Let's turn off the sun maybe and see what this looks like. There's a little bit of smoke coming off of this, but it's not too bad. So I don't see a whole lot of light coming off of it. So it's not actually interacting with the scene as far as lighting goes. Might have to drop in a strip light. Maybe change the color value. Something like that. And duplicate it. Flip it the other way. See what that looks like in a little animation. Yeah, not too bad. Might need another light in there just to fill in where there's kind of a little shadow created in there. So that looks pretty good, I think. And let's just slide the camera this way, maybe up a little bit. Change our transition time here to maybe 8 seconds. And don't forget you have the new linear ease in, ease out options. But I'm going to render out both of these little clips quick and just see what they look like rendered. All right, there we go. Now we're ready to render in our render queue, and we're just going to select all and hit render. All right, animations are done rendering, so let's check them out. Alright, so let's leave it there, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.